Welcome to Charts Today. My name is David Linton, and today's edition for Wednesday, the 19th of September, comes to you from London. And we see the dollar breaking down this morning, just pushing lower there, so that's quite interesting. Just a weaker dollar. The markets are generally taking this trade war with China and the US much in their stride, and we see the euro looking a bit stronger here on the 60-minute chart, still bullish. Another 1% upside according to this target. And we're starting to see signs that we might be coming back to medium-term bullish on the euro. So quite interesting there. Against the yen, dollar surging there after the Bank of Japan announcing yesterday that they would keep interest rates low. So we are seeing the dollar transition still underway there. Stronger dollar, weaker yen. Sterling pushing higher this morning. UK inflation numbers out. So really just pushing higher there and looking stronger still. Big move this morning. And taking a look at sterling against the euro, we're seeing that move as well. Still bearish long and medium term, but short term looking much stronger. Against the Swiss franc, we're seeing a move there as well. And against the Aussie dollar, also seeing a slight move there, although we're bearish below the cloud short term. Bitcoin still sitting much in the doldrums, sitting in the low 6,000 area, 6,300. Bearish on all three time frames, so hard to see a call for Bitcoin at the moment, just still having that negativity hanging over it. As we said, the market's taking it very much in the stride. Wall Street showed strong showing yesterday. S&P 500 was up over 0.5%. The Nasdaq pushing higher, up 0.8%. And starting to look bullish again on all three time frames. The Dow actually really also up quite strongly, starting to nudge this high that we saw at the start of the year, and that's the one negative spot for the US market is the Dow just hasn't managed to make new highs. The Russell 2000 was up just under 0.5%, so the buying was across the board on US stocks. The futures this morning, not much change on the S&P, on the Nasdaq a little change as well, so hard to say which way the markets will open. UK market up 0.25% this morning, so looking better there, and the mid caps in the UK also looking much better than the blue chips, actually bullish on that short-term chart. Looking at the DAX, a recovery here in the short-term chart as well, so we're starting to see Europe catching up, and the CAC Current also looking quite strong this morning, up just under 1/3%. Japan overnight was looking stronger, up 1.5%. Big moves there. That weaker yen really helping Japanese stocks. And looking at the Hang Seng Index, we also saw a move there, up over 1%. So again, markets really pricing in these trade wars, and even the Shanghai Composite was up over 1% as well. The Indian market was actually little changed, so still looking a bit bearish there on the short-term chart. And the Aussie market actually was looking pretty strong with a surge in mineral-related stocks. Brent crude was little changed yesterday, but we had a big jump yesterday actually, but we are still bullish above the cloud. On the short-term chart, so still looking pretty bullish in all three time frames. WTI also holding bullish above the cloud, so crude oil still holding its strength. US natgas sitting at 293, big move yesterday, so we are seeing more bullish a picture there, so short and medium term starting to look better. Taking a look at gold, back above the 1200 mark this morning, so that's bullish. Weaker dollar helping there. And silver much the same as we would expect. The really big move has actually been in US Treasury yields, appreciated some 500 basis points yesterday. So we're actually now at 306. We were at 307, nudging multi-year highs here, and so we are just seeing that outlook for bond yields pushing higher, expectations of inflation off the back of some of these trade war fears. European bond prices pushing lower, and if we look at Apple, we saw big moves in tech yesterday. Apple wasn't such a big mover. I'm just pausing for breath. Amazon also up 1.7%, so we saw a big move there. Still bearish on the short-term chart. And Google just struggling really to move as much as the other major stocks. Facebook still holding weak at that 160 level, so Facebook shares still a worry for the market. and Microsoft holding strong at 113, just pushing to new highs there. Netflix was also interesting yesterday in that we're up quite strongly. They're up nearly 5%, so big recovery off the recent sell-off. And Tesla actually moved the other way, down 3.33% with news that Elon Musk would be probed by the SEC for recent comments. So Tesla shares coming under pressure there. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.